Hey everyone, it's Tony George of DocSports.com in the immortal words of David Lee Roth, my favorite band, Van Halen. Hot for Teacher, heard you miss me, I'm back. After a 17-day absence from YouTube, I'm in home rehab. I had a serious medical procedure done. I was only out a day, basically. I mean, I've been up and at 'em and, sitting up anyway. And it's given me a lot of time to study a lot of sports, especially college basketball. We were in a deep hole in the middle of the season. We've dug ourselves out of it, units and money, big time. And on one of the biggest rolls, one of the more epic runs I've been on in recent memory in college basketball over a 30-day period. We are just tearing it up. We have one of the biggest plays we've had in the last month tonight, by the way, over at the website. We'll tell you about that after the free play. But March Madness is here and Arch Madness is here. That's the Mo Valley tournament in St. Louis, home of the Arch. They call it Arch Madness. One of my favorite tournaments. I believe it's usually on CBS Sports Network. I was watching them last night, but I didn't catch the channel. I just found them. But nonetheless, we'll go ahead and get those going for you here. With a free play. And we'll have some premium plays over the weekend as well. But we're looking forward to it this weekend here. And it's a very important weekend. There's a lot of conference tournaments going on, especially the smaller conferences, the mid-majors. And then we have the Power 5 conference tournaments up next week. We have some regular season Power 5 conference games this weekend that are going to be crucial and pretty much coin flips. And the one thing I can tell you, after doing this 32 years, as a professional, this is the most dangerous time of the season. Anything can happen. It really can. Lay in big numbers this time of year, extremely dangerous. Nothing comes easy. And, this year's March Madness, I couldn't tell you who a clear-cut favorite is to win the national title. Couldn't. Even in the top four seeds. Any of the top four seeds they come up with can beat the other team by 10 points if they want to. It's going to be one of those years of massive upsets, big dog covers. There's going to be that one or two shockers. I'm not always so shocked in the conference tournaments. Teams sometimes get in there. They know they got a seed wrapped up in the tournament, and they're not going to risk killing themselves in a conference tournament when they won, like a Kansas that won the regular season title. I mean, you just got to be careful. And the best thing I can tell you is low volume means more money for you. If you start spreading it around this time of year, you're going to give a bunch back. I've seen it. History has a tendency to repeat itself. That's probably the best free advice, rest-free tip you're going to get all day long when it comes to college basketball. So today, the only card we have out is college basketball card, the top play. We'll get to that in a minute. Let's talk about Arch Madness. And we're going to go to the late game tonight between the Missouri State Bears and the Southern Illinois Salukis. Now, Southern Illinois got a bye in the first round. Mo State last night, who I took on the under against University, it kind of landed right around the number. We ended up taking a loss with a 74-57 win. And ironically, although Mo State blew them out, ironically, the last regular season game for Southern Illinois was a squeaker, a 65-68 win over the same Flames team. And they're laying 3 here, the total 120. I'm not sold on this total. Now, Southern Illinois does not have a prolific defense or offense. They have a better than average defense, and so does Mo State. They kind of mirror each other in the efficiency rankings there in the Missouri Valley. I'm not sold on laying 3 with Southern Illinois. I think it's an advantage that a team played the day before. It's not a disadvantage, And bear in mind, these are 18 or 19-year-old kids. Playing a game last night means nothing. And they have a very late game tonight. This is a 9:30 Eastern Standard Time tip. So I think Mo State will be ready. And Mo State's one of those teams that can beat anybody in the conference. But I think the total's too low. I think 120 is too low. That's a super low total. That's like a Virginia total. And I get it. But one of the worst teams offensively in the Missouri Valley is Illinois Chicago. And they allowed them 57 last night, And I'm telling you right now, I think both these teams score in the 60s. I think it's a tight ball game. It could be an overtime game. This game could have a high propensity, a high probability to be right down to the wire. A couple of evenly matched teams. Ken Palm's got them around 3 to 4 points in the power ratings difference. We're on a neutral floor here. Thought Missouri State played well last night offensively, putting up 74. I think both teams are going to be in the 60s here. I don't see both teams in, 57, 58 type game. I see more of a 67, 68 type game, or 68, 65 game. I think this thing goes over the total easily at 120. Mo State, Illinois State, Mo Valley Conference action, Arch Madness. That's the free pick. We'll try and get some free picks up for you over the weekend as well. Let's go ahead and get to what's going on. We are on a 17-6 run in college basketball. I had a bad night last night. We've been tearing it up all week. We did not do well last night. Still plus $4,695 to the good for a $100 player since January 26th documented. Not blowing smoke up your butt. That's a run. That's called peaking at the right time. 7-unit top play tonight. This line's off 6 to 9 points. And that's rare to find this time of year. Rare. And we have a totals play in the MAC as well. On a doubleheader, Doc Sports, free $60 link in the description below. If you're looking to get hooked up for March Madness with a guy that's got 32 years of experience, is on a hell of a roll, and you can get $60 off an end-of-the-season package for March Madness, simply by clicking the link in the description below. Just expand the description. Go get it. You're watching these videos to make money, right? You want to make money. Whether you're a hardcore gambler, big-time player, or you're a recreational gambler. It's fun when you win versus when you lose, and we're winning. We're going to continue to do so. So jump on board, DocSports.com. Have a great Friday. Thanks for all the well wishes in my absence. I appreciate it.